Hi everybody, how are you? It's Mike Andrew, once again providing a short video with practical insights as it applies to business and leadership. I want to talk about the whole significant notion of retaining good people. Every company grapples with this issue. How do we retain our good people? Whether they be loyal corporate citizens who day in and day out provide value, or they're in critical roles that we really can't afford to lose because the skills they have are scarce in the marketplace, or the roles they have provide direct value impact to the company. So how do we do it? And I'm going to give you a real life example. So common sense, practical. This isn't theory. A lot of companies might give retention bonuses. That's good for the short term, but it doesn't drive loyalty and it doesn't drive retention. By the way, there's so much written about customer loyalty, as it should be, because it's very clear that loyal customers drive revenue and profit growth. But what drives loyal customers? Loyal employees. There's a saying that employees who are not loyal are unlikely to build a cadre of customers who are. So, and loyalty, in my opinion, is a two-way street. You can't demand it. It goes both ways. So, and the common denominator in both customer loyalty and employee loyalty, one of the criteria they use to define it is retention. So retaining good people, or those people in critical roles. So here's the common sense, practical, real life story. At some point back in time, I was the vice president for this company, about 30,000 people. And the group CEO, he wanted to know who the top 100 talent of these 30,000. Because they were scattered in 12 or 13 countries, a number of different subsidiaries, and so forth. So who are the top 100 talent below the vice president level that we can keep an eye on? And my response to him was, I don't think this is a good idea. Because, the top 100 is great, but I can almost promise you the next 100 are just as good. And they're going to be disappointed and they're going to question, why not me? And by the way, that did happen. But let me tell you the lesson learned, incredible lesson learned that has stuck with me about retaining people that cost the company nothing, zero. And it goes like this. So we moved forward with the project. I lost the argument, of course. And we worked with all of these CEOs and the chief HR officers for the different subsidiaries, different countries. Criteria, we filtered. We finally came up with the top 100. Now, one of the key objectives of this top 100 was, how do we retain these people? How do we retain them? So we interviewed every one of the top 100 with the simple question, other than congratulations, what can we do to keep you? There might have been 2 or 3 that had salary issues, and they were underpaid, and we adjusted that. But this was not about salary at all. 2 things that they asked for consistently. This was a consistent pattern of answers. 2 things. One, part of the reason why they were identified as top talent, because at one point they were given an assignment, a very critical, high visible assignment, which they pushed through, managed, and achieved, and got good recognition for. So the first thing they asked for was, give me more. I would love to have more challenges like that. Can you imagine that? Asking for more challenge and special assignments, high visible assignments to help the company and achieve results. Give me more, number one. Number 2, every once in a while, just keep giving a pat on the back, recognition, because it goes a long way. Now think about those 2 things. Give me more and recognition, or a pat on the back. That cost the company 0. And that's all they asked for. It was an amazing lesson for me. And I think I wanted to share this lesson to you and other companies listening around practical advice for retaining good people, your loyal corporate citizens, or those in critical roles. I hope you found this helpful. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.